Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Pardon me. Today is Tuesday. It is June 23rd, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the rare Rebel deck, which I believe you still cannot find. She used to have an Etsy shop, Rare Rebel, on Etsy. I don't think she's on there anymore. One time it said she was closed. One time it said she was on vacation. So I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to miss her because I always wanted to get another copy of this and I never got it. Such a doofus. Such a doofus. We got one on the table, two on the table. We got four on the table. So, two more shuffles. Five on the table, one in reverse. I don't know if this is you or someone else. Last shuffle. This is a little specific, okay? This is a little specific, so this might not resonate with a lot of people. I'm just saying, because this is my phone keeps blinking on and off. We got 7 on the table. We have 2 cards in reverse. Bottom of the deck is shadow work, which would apply here probably. And ding, 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 divine timing at top of the deck. So let me show you what we got. And then I'm going to explain this to you. We've got inner child, sacral chakra, manifest, blocked, let it go. Let it go in the reverse. We got have confidence in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is lucky blessings, or as I would just say, blessings. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So here's the deal. Like I said, this is specific. Someone is manifesting or needs to manifest to deal with some type of inner child trauma, some childhood trauma. Whatever this childhood trauma is, and I could hazard a guess, masculine or feminine, it wouldn't matter. Sometimes the results are the same. There's some type of blockage in regards to someone's libido. Like somebody might have issues having sex, somebody might have issues with intimacy. Now, intimacy and sex are not the same thing. Everybody has a differing opinion on that, I'm sure. Intimacy is when you're intimate with another person, like you know them inside and out. Sex is sex. That is like a bodily function, bodily fluids, la 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 la. Not the same thing at all, but do typically go hand in hand. somebody might be a little blocked, okay? And somebody's going to need to manifest. Somebody's going to probably need to do some shadow work, which is definitely good that it showed up there at the bottom of the deck. Healing and time. You could do things like exercise and yoga. You can do oh my god, brain fart. Not manifestation, not manipulation, although that just rang in my head. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments. So the let it go in reverse, they have confidence in reverse. A person would probably feel like that, right? Like if you have issues with your sex life, maybe you've always had issues with your sex life, right? Again, if this doesn't resonate for you, you don't have to continue watching it. However, you probably would feel less confident in the bedroom with yourself too, solo. These are things that you've probably held on to for a while, right? Which again is why somebody needs to get some help in regards to that. If you want to see a therapist, you can do that. Otherwise, again, there are things that you can do for yourself to kind of try and I'm a I'm a firm believer in working through my own emotions, my own thoughts, my own memories, things like that. Not that I at all say don't go to a therapist. Go to a therapist. Go to a therapist. Um, I think I told you guys before when I was younger, I thought about getting into psychology and being a psychologist. Like, there's nothing wrong with those fields. Nothing. They're meant to enable people to help other people that might not yet understand how to deal with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everything takes time. Whatever, however this is blocked, however long this is blocked, it could be blocked for quite a bit longer. I like the fact that the blessings card fell out at the end because I feel like at the end of the day, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. I think it depends on how much you would want to work for it. Again, seeing a therapist, working on it yourself. Um, Meditation. That's the word, meditation. You know what's funny is I always forget that word too. I always forget the word meditation. How do I forget that word? I should write it on my wall somewhere. And like I said, you can manifest to clear this out. It couldn't hurt. I don't think it's going to keep you from having to go through everything emotionally that you would have to go through, but you could definitely manifest for it. And like I just said, meditate. This is very specific. This I don't know who this is for. It's very specific. Cuz I mean, I'm sure there's more people out there that have this issue than I believe, than I know to be true. But at the same time, like I feel like there's, like how many people in the collective have an issue like this? Probably not many. How many people in the world? Probably a lot more than I would think. I don't know if there's a squirrel out there or a cat out there or a bird out there or what. So, yeah. I just want to see if I see anything else or before I let this go, because I don't think there's a need to bang my head into the wall going over this 5 million times. Probably because it's not specific, but it is specific. You know what I mean. And again, inner childhood trauma, something stemming from childhood trauma. I alluded to a specific cause. I mean, could it be something else? Yes. Yes. I mean, anything that you had to deal with in your childhood that was negative could be a blockage. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. It doesn't even necessarily need to be abuse, honestly. Like just something that you went through in your childhood could be holding you back from um a fully functioning libido, if that makes sense. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know who it resonates for, but I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.